Okay, everyone, welcome back to Candy National Geographic. I'm your host, Jackson. Now today we're going to be talking about what the locals have called the screaming jelly bean chicken. Now, if you ask me, that's a very long name, and I would have come up with something different. But it seems to resemble one of those screaming chickens that you would find in the mainland. No one really knows why, but it seems to resemble that because whenever you squeeze it, they do that. Now, these creatures have some loud screams. This one's actually still alive, so get up, shut up. Okay, don't worry, it's just knocked out. If you hit it in the center of its body in just the right way, it knocks itself out. Now these things, there's also one other thing. When locals colonized the island, they thought they saw jelly beans all across the island. But what they didn't know was those giant jelly beans are actually the eggs of these things. That's why whenever they bit into them, they have similar reaction to gushers. When you bite into those giant gushers, in a sense, they spread out all this ooze. But those were actually living babies that they ate. Yeah, you can see how that would make it angry. Now, what about this one? Oh no, this isn't a full-grown one. This one just hatched from one of its eggs. A full-grown one can get to double this size. So they're really big. In fact, they're pretty big. Well, these things never stop growing in their entire lifespan. They will always keep... Oh, okay, sorry he woke up again. Anyways, these things will never grow up. These things will keep on growing for their entire life, eventually getting to three times the size of this. Now these things live to what the people of this island have dubbed the wheat fields. Now I only say this because I don't know what Canada is supposed to represent. They call it that because it looks like it's a bunch of wheat fields. It represents kind of like a farm. It looks like wheat fields. But in fact, this thing, it almost looks like people. I know I've never actually seen it. I'm just going off what I've read online because I haven't actually seen it. I'm currently in a hotel I booked for the island. It was recently built, so it's not the best, but it has electricity and it has internet. What more could you need? Now the area that it lives in are called the wheat fields. That's all I know. Now as soon as they got on the island, they started naming everything after a type of candy for some reason. Now I don't know what candy, because this island was recently discovered, so I don't know what candy this thing. No, this thing is called the jelly bean chicken. That's what they call it. Now just like every other creature inside, everything about this thing, it's edible. Now this thing isn't taxidermy like the lizard. I know, it's awake. Shut up. Okay, maybe knocking out that way isn't the best thing, but yes. Now these things, like the chickens, have a different way in their blood system. Not many people know how these things were created. No one knows that. Some people think it's evil sciences because, how could this exist? They're all based off chickens or something. They're all based off different creatures and different types of candy. But, now just like every other creature, these things, their defense mechanism is to scream very loud. So, yes. And as I said, this is just a baby of the species, so, it could get a lot bigger. And they also have, quite similar to the taxidermy gummy lizard, these things have a different way of blood. It's like every creature on this island, their blood works in a different way than blood in different places. Now scientists are still studying this, so I'm just, if the quality is bad, I'm saying this because, I'm coming from a remote island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Don't have the best internet in the world, so it's a bit difficult to get all of this out. So yes. Well, that's all about we know about these candy chickens. As I said, I've gone on the island a week ago, and people have only been on the island for a month, so we don't have too much information. I might come with you for more information about more creatures. I may make a video about the snow cone seal, which is another inhabitants. It lives in a different area that I haven't covered yet. Well, maybe next time, folks. I'll see you tomorrow, or next week, or next month if I survive.